I'm hearing I have my doubts. Hello? I haven't used this one in a minute. Hello and welcome. It has been an interesting day. It was May 11, 9:44 and 33 seconds on the clock. Lots of synchronicities, lots of numbers. A couple things I want to look up real fast first before we begin. I have my doubts. So I am lighting African musk and coconut incense right now. Coconut incense offers a potent spiritual benefit focused on purification, emotional protection, and attracting prosperity. Known for cleansing negative energy and banishing evil, this scent creates a calm, joyful, and tranquil atmosphere, often used in meditation and to aid in spiritual healing. So we're needing to do a deep cleanse and protection. And if you didn't know before coming to this channel, whenever I do light incense, I don't usually know until after I light the incense why the incense was called upon. African musk is for spiritual protection, grounding energy, and enhancing meditation by fostering deep relaxation and focus. So yeah, we're doing some cleansing. I have my doubts. We all have our doubts. We all have our doubts. It's like, and because the divine is hearing that, the divine is like, I'm hearing, give them to me. What are they? What are they? Oracle of Heaven and Hell. What are these doubts? What, you have them. What are they? 17 could be significant. Loia. Angel of Revelation. Bautis. Atheism and the rejection of spirit. Damn. Can't make this shit up. Number 17. It came out angel side up. Wheel within a wheel. Eyes could be significant. That is the... My computer has like a ring light for any time I record or I'm on video, and it just kind of automatically does that, so apologies. But yes, atheism and the rejection of spirit and revelation. I have my doubts. That's kind of the overarching card here. We'll go ahead and read that. Like I said, 17 could be significant. This is an angel of thrones, and this is the message of the marvelous God. So you're looking for God to show up and show out in your life. Same. Psalms 8, verse 1. O Lord, our Lord, how excellent is thy name in all the earth, who has set thy glory above the heavens. O Lord, how excellent. Y'all been to a black church? How excellent. How excellent. How excellent. Listen, I should go to a black church. Y'all need to find that song. Is thy name. how excellent is thy name in all the earth. In all the earth. In all the earth. You know? I'm gonna find it for y'all. Anyways, people born under Lo'uya love music. Start singing at y'all. I'm sorry. There's a literal song based off of this song. Okay. Poetry, literature, and philosophy. He protects you from spiritual torment and sadness and helps you sleep well at night. Have you not been sleeping well at night? You know what's interesting? For a pause, before I do these readings, I have the strangest things that happen to me, and it's been ramping up a lot lately because I've been here a lot lately. Since my little 6-month hiatus, and I normally sleep right through the night. If I have dreams, I usually don't remember them. So whenever I do have crazy dreams, whenever I do have an influx of energy, one thing that I am learning to do is to remember to ask, whose energy is this? Is this my energy? Is this for me? And a lot of the times, it's both. Most of the time, it's both. And now I'm having, throat issues. I haven't had a single issue with my throat all day, and I went on a walk with my lizard. Oh, did I not? Damn, Daniel. I didn't bring him in here. My cough drops. Well, we'll take a swig and we'll sit with it. I have my doubts. Hot mess. It says this angel rules over the high sciences and marvelous discoveries and gives revelations in dreams. What the hell? I literally just said dreams and shit. Sorry, I just spilled my drink all over the place. This is technically room temp iced tea. Don't judge me, I'm trying to hydrate. Anyways, so yeah, seems like there's been stuff with your dreams coming up, something that needs to be revealed to you, and you are definitely protected. Soul guardian of those born between 5:20 and 5:40 a.m. Moral guardian of those born between April 5, June 16, August 27, November 7, or January 18. And the physical guardian of those born between June 8 and June 12. The corresponding demon is the 17th spirit, Botis, a President Earl type, and is a great President Earl. He appears at the first showing in the form of an ugly viper. Then, at the command of the magician, he puts on a human shape with fearsome teeth and 2 horns, carrying a bright and sharp sword in his hand. He tells all things past and to come, and reconciles friends and foes. He rules over 60 legions of spirits, servant of those born between June 8 and June 16. So there's this interesting energy I'm sensing already in this timeless reading. Let me use my bootleg Woodland Wardens. I keep saying this, every time I feel to use it, I feel bad because, I didn't even realize. And I even, find it sometimes at the store, and I'm like, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get the real one, I swear. There's 3 here. The Ram and the Dahlia for determination. Aries could be significant. Having an Aries could be significant. The Hound and the Pear for loyalty. And then we have the Bee and the Pomegranate for productivity. Persephone energy could be significant. I've got a bunch of 10s, a bunch of X's on here. And, yeah, I don't know. The Egyptian Book of the Dead is coming up. Let's get some... It's actually the Egyptian Tarot, and I'm going to quit grieving the Holy Spirit here and pull this one out. It's seen better days, this box. It used to be in my purse, and I took it with me everywhere, and I've had to tape it so many times. I've been like, oh, now I don't want to touch it, because, like, I'm afraid. So there's some productivity issues going on, or, like, feeling like you are being productive. There's loyalty that you're struggling with, determination and loyalty. I have my doubts, and this angel that's with you protects you in your dreams, protects you from sadness, helps you sleep at night, high sciences and marvelous discoveries. So you're... Oh, my stomach. Oh. Sorry, 5 of Wands fell out. 5 of Wands fell... Oh. 4 of Cups in reverse. That's too many, bro. Don't do that to me. And it's harder when it's like a smaller deck. Okay. A lot still fell out. The Hanged Man. The Tower. And the 2 of Pentacles. I don't know what's going on, y'all. I don't know what's going on. We'll read from the manual. And I want to look at these incenses again. Like, we're heavy protection energy coming in. It's like I can sense that you're being attacked. Like, nothing's happening with that. It's nothing that you need to worry about. There's nothing you need to worry about, but it does feel like you're being attacked, and whoever it is that's doing this to you is experiencing a tower moment, and, like, the Hanged Man is, like, a different perspective. That has to do with your dreams. That has to do with your dreams. Four of Cups in reverse is about getting out of stagnancy, and we were talking about that the other day, that there's this, like, almost this, like, stuckness. Like, the stagnancy was kind of loud the other day, and so this reverse 4 of Cups is like, yeah, you're getting out of that, and you're going to be getting into a more productive space, it looks like. But I am curious. Sorry, I love this little booklet. It makes me really happy. We know what a tower is, but we're still going to read it. Ruin. The decapitated pyramid is the death of hope, the ruin of our constructions. Arrogance, presumption, prison, ruin, desperation, punishment, lack of balance. Yeah, like, it's very clear that, like, whatever is happening to whoever is sending the negative energy at you, this negativity, this tower moment, it feels like you're going to go through it, because every single thing that is sent your way is alchemized into your highest good. It's like, it's one thing to attack someone who, you know, is just kind of protected and doing their thing and it's staying that way. It's another entirely when you're an alchemist, which if you're here, you probably are. And the interesting thing about being an alchemist is, like, you are always on an evolutionary path. And so everything that could possibly happen to you is going to be for your highest good. Even when, ooh, and this thing is hurting all of a sudden. Even when negativity and attacks are sent to you. Evil eye, highest good. You will go through so many ego deaths before someone ever sees you fail. That was loud. You will go through so many ego deaths before anyone ever sees you fail. Expiation, devotion, is a divine law from which no one is exempt. 10 o'clock. Penitence, sacrifice, reparation, pardon, transition, and illumination. Reparation, pardon, illumination. Whatever it is that they may have on you has nothing to do with you. As a matter of fact, whatever they have on you is probably a distortion of everything that actually did happen. Whoever they are, like, honestly, it could be a group of people, it could be one person, it could be a relative, it could be some, like, it could be a stranger, honestly. Like, it could be that person on the fucking road that sucks at driving. Like, whatever it is that is sent your way. Ooh, my nose is itching. Y'all, I have not had any issues all day. And I get on here. Oh, man. Yeah, this tower is going to feel like yours, but really they're going to, like, whoever is sending, however many of them are sending you things, you are coming out of a stage of apathy and stagnation, and you are entering into a place of, like, determination, loyalty, productivity. You're being spoken to in your dreams. You're being deeply protected. You have the ability to reconcile if you want to. And the power of this particular demon spirit even says so. It's just you have your doubts, and the doubts end up just being a form of atheistic rejection of spirit. Because you know that spirit moves through your life. Like, it already happened. Like, you're already here because of all of the movement in your life. And so maybe this feels like a tower moment, but this is really just a hanged man change in perspective moment. You are just seeing things. You are just going to see things from a different perspective. And like I said, you have the Five of Wands here. The power of Ptah. Ptah is the snake. That's interesting because this Botis or Botis entity is like a serpent entity, and Ptah is also a serpent entity, and that's funny because the Egyptian Book of the Dead has Ptah in here. I might actually just read Ptah to you so you can get, yep, there he is. So you can get an idea of Ptah, craftsman, creativity, and visionary. In the Egyptian pantheon, Ptah was the god of craftsmen, highly skilled laborers who worked with their hands, such as blacksmiths, stonemasons, carpenters, and so on. He was associated with all forms of creativity, from sculpture to pottery. All artistic items of beauty were associated with this god, and the high priests who served him were considered to be the controllers of craftsmen. He is a deity of artistic vision and fervor. If you see this card in a reading, which technically speaking, your Five of Wands is seeing him in a reading, it's telling you that it's time to get creative. So determination, loyalty, and productivity, especially that productivity. Coming in hot right there. I just watched the Disney documentary, The Secrets of Bees. Blew my fucking mind. We need to protect the bees. Like, yes, like, domesticated farm-made bees are great, but there are, like, naturally occurring bees as well that we need to protect. I just wanted to throw that out there. Save the bees. Save the bees. All humans have the ability to create, and everyone has some kind of talent, whether that be creating a lovely garden. My wife's doing a sunflower garden. Actually, just a full garden, but they worked on the sunflowers this weekend. painting a picture, playing a musical instrument, or making things from wood or needlework. Creative writing would also be suggested if this card has Thoth or Seshat in the spread, which you don't. Well, as far as I can tell. Ugh. Seriously. No, not Siri. Siri pops up like, yes? No, thank you. Thank you. It could be that you haven't had an idea for a new project, or that you have long held ambitions to pursue a career in the artistic field. If so, this card is urging you to follow your instincts. Do not wait until you have achieved perfection in your creative venture. Create art for art's sake. Enjoy the process. Expressing your creative energy in this way is valuable playtime, and playtime is good for your soul. So relax with some creative therapy and see what you can come up with. Working on a creative project is not time wasted, it is time well spent. The power of Ptah, division by mutual consent and competition. So you have creative energy flowing through you. Like, you have creative energy coming through you, and there's conflict. Because that is what the Five of Wands is about. Conflict. Tension. These dreams, it keeps coming up. I have my doubts. It almost feels like you are not the one with the doubts. Something or someone, through this tension I'm hearing, through the tension, is trying to assert their belief system that you should doubt the divine. And if they can successfully change your mind and make you doubt and make you play into the doubt, 2222 as I say this, then they have won something. Competition and tension. And then the Two of Pentacles. The power of Thoth or Tehuti. You have power in here. That's what's interesting to me. And I'm gonna look for the cards. Well, I guess I don't have to. Every time I see the Amit card, I get like nervous because my goodness, that was intense. And then like the way they did Amit in the show, oh my gosh, now I'm having a hard time. It was my baby daddy. Moon Knight? Yes, Moon Knight is my baby daddy. It's interesting because like the guy who plays him in the show, right? Oscar Isaac, right? I find him attractive, but I also find him terrifying. Like, if you look a little scary, like you have a little something in there in your eyes. Oh. Anyways. I digress. I shouldn't be talking like this right now. Wisdom, invention, literature, and legislation. Tehuti was the Egyptian god of wisdom, intellect, invention. Wait a minute. Actually, shoot. So you do have Thoth in this spread. Tehuti is his real name. I suggest and highly suggest and advise that as you go along your journey and as you connect more with the Kemets and Egyptians, you call them by their Egyptian names and not their Greek names. They don't like that. They have, like, Egyptian names. They are Egyptian. Just putting that out there. His name is Tehuti. So you do have Tehuti in this spread, like it says in the Ptah one. And, Yes, creative writing would be suggested if this card is spread with Thoth and Seshat. So, yes. So writing. You do have that in here. Egyptian god of wisdom, intellect, invention, science, and legal issues. He was a great mediator and ensured that the deceased were judged fairly. I'm getting underworld, netherworld. He was the scribe of the Duat, meaning that he recorded the judgments of the dead. As a god associated with literature, he was also linked to libraries, scholars, and academia. He was the patron deity of all writers, librarians, scholars, legal secretaries, and stenographers. In ancient Egypt, authorship was viewed as a form of immortality, as the words on the scroll would last long after the author had passed in the Duat. So authors were held in high esteem, and Tehuti watched over them as they worked. Bookworms have worshipped Tehuti for centuries. When this card appears in a spread, it is asking you to be the scribe of your own life. Your future is unwritten, but you have more control over it than you think. Damn. Huh. The act of writing down your goals, dreams, and desires is a form of alchemy. Can't make this up because it can help to manifest these things into your reality. Writing is a form of invention in itself, so use the written word to invent your future. This card also indicates legal matters and cautions you not to sign anything without fully understanding it. First, read the small print. Take professional advice if necessary. Also, be cautioned not to write down anything for which you do not wish to be held accountable. In a way, it's like this Two of Pentacles is kind of entering into the whole, like, there is going to be conflict. There is conflict going on. But this is healing process and return to order. So you will have, if you haven't already, which I think is kind of the thing that's, like, interesting about this. It's like, the tower does not belong to you. It's going to feel like one, and part of me feels like it's going to feel like one because it's just going to pull on a lot of things that you're feeling. But it's really just a hanged man situation. Like, whatever conflict this is, right here, you're being asked to create through it. And honestly, telling your story with these Two of Pentacles, balance, adaptability, managing multiple priorities or responsibilities, this dedication and productivity going on here, like, that's what's going on. Hello. That's what's going on, right? And you're being asked to write through this and tell the truth. You are being asked to tell the truth. That's interesting. You are being asked to tell the truth. And healing process and return to order. The goddesses love to come out and talk, so I'm going to seal your reading with an African goddess rising card. I'm going to pull... Oh, never mind. A lot of them came out, and I was like, yeah, it's just going to be like a couple more. Not like, I thought it was going to be one. There's 4 here. Wow. Whatever it is you're going through, or whatever it is you were going to go through, or are going to go through, or have gone through, my bad, Aunt Nancy, Shadow Goddess of Betrayal, you probably feel primarily betrayed. In that way that happens when you've given and you've opened yourself up to someone, or you've opened yourself up to community and it's been used. Diaspora, Temple of Shadows, element air. Like I said, there's Aries in here. Aries energy, I feel like. Black Dahlia could be significant. Anansi or Kwaku Anansi, the Akan trickster god, and sacred clown snuck into our global folklores. While Gullah Geechee children heard tales of Aunt Nancy, the trickster spider woman, the author's Guyanese parents entertained them with Nancy stories about a witty teen spider. The Shadow Guyan says, "Who really betrayed you? Betrayals from others mirror you betraying yourself." So this, you being flipped on a dime, this hanged man energy here, I actually think what I'm seeing from this is that yes, you were betrayed. A lot of moon energy in here. I'm recording really late at night for me. Usually all of my readings are done in the day. Not all of them, but like I have consistently been a daytime reader, and so whenever I'm like gonna go to bed and preparing myself for bed, and I feel like you're gonna do a reading, I'm like, The embodiment says, betrayal is a web that disrupts everything you thought you knew. Use discernment in your relationships. Betrayal makes it difficult to trust, but without trust, your relationships are a lie. Trust that no matter what happens and no matter how long it takes, you will survive and thrive. The real question is, how have you betrayed or abandoned yourself? We're going to find out. Declaration, I am willing to know the truth. The next one in this spread is Umbokomu, goddess of soul forgiveness. Yeah, because, see, the alchemical side of this is you're not going to really focus, while they're actually having their tower moment because they haven't fucking learned anything, and they just keep being whatever it is, and that kind of person is, your hanged man experience is teaching you and evolving you, and so you need to forgive yourself, I'm hearing, for some things, because Temple of Lovers, Element of Bush, grounding. We've heard grounding a few times in this reading across all these cards. For the Ngome Bantu, goddess Umbokomu was the first woman. Her father, Akonongo, or Akongo, the cranky supreme god, put Umbokomu and her loud children in a basket and dismissed them to earth. The guidance says, who do you need to forgive? Let it go and reclaim yourself. Forgiveness is a gift of freedom for you, from you. The embodiment says you can't rush forgiveness. You have to feel it to heal it. Feel the pain, hurt, grief, rage, and despair. Take time with your heart. Forgiveness is a higher vibration frequency that the pain you must allow, and the pain you must allow to feel. Unforgiveness colors your world with lack, mistrust, and resentment. You start to see everything through victim-colored glasses. But forgiveness does not have to include reconciliation. Start with self-forgiveness. Say out loud, I forgive myself with love. Goddess declaration, I forgive and free myself. I forgive and free others. Oh, and my jaw all of a sudden is hurting. Somebody doesn't want you to forgive. It makes the game exciting, I'm hearing. If they get you to forget God and how excellent the name alone of God, Spirit, the Divine is, you will not forgive, and you will continue to play the game they keep trying to play with you. Mamiwata, goddess of being naked. Something that an energy like that could never. Temple of Griots, element water. Mami Wata and her sisters live in the Ikpoba River in Benin City, Nigeria, but the ancient mermaid goddess is her own global pantheon. Mami Wata influences emotions and gifts her followers with clairvoyance and healing powers. The guidance is hide no more. The emotional nakedness you avoid is your superpower, not your shame. Being emotionally naked means being vulnerable enough for the real you to shine through. Vulnerability is a strength, not a weakness. Practice being transparent. Start with the people closest to you. Say, I haven't been showing the whole me, but I am starting today. Have the courage to feel and express your feelings without people pleasing. Speak your truth. Share your story. You have 2 cards here telling you to create, and it sounds a lot like you need to create and release your story. Cultivate an appreciation for vulnerability in others. Become comfortable with feeling uncomfortable and making others uncomfortable. Declaration is I have the courage to be vulnerable. And Asaseya, Queen of Joy. And I've been saying this for a minute. Lots of moon energy in here. Like every single card I pick up. Hold on. In this deck, 1, 2. I don't see a moon in these 2, but I'm going to make the assumption that it's nighttime because it's dark. Temple of Warriors, element of bush. Again, grounding. Goddess Asaseya rules life and death as the joyful crone celebrated as Mama Earth. Her energy is loving, fertile, and nurturing, and her name is invoked at major life transitions. The guidance says your happiness matters. Joy is sacred. Your laughter waters the earth. Embodiment, you deserve to be happy. It is safe for you to feel good. Allow yourself to feel joy with no limits. This is self-love. Your happiness doesn't need to look like anyone else's. If you can't imagine it, you won't be able to live it. Giggle therapy break. Close your eyes and see yourself joy-filled. How hard is that to envision for you, I have to ask? I can envision it. I love roller coasters. I've been thinking about them a lot lately over the past couple of weeks. 'Tis the season. And I fucking love roller coasters. I love them. And I used to close my eyes. And maybe I said this in the last one. I used to close my eyes. And then after adulthood is when I started keeping my eyes open. And then I started seeing kind of the magic behind, with the real magic, all the mechanisms and the robotic things going on and the automations and everything that made certain things seem and feel scary, but oh my god, I love roller coasters. Now laugh with your mouth open and your eyes wide open. Try to release good endorphins. If it was hard for you to do, I understand. Practice it. Practice thinking about that time that gave you joy. Practice it. Practice it. Declaration, I feel like me when I am happy. And I guess, no, we're going to seal with the Memento Mori. We will seal this reading with Memento Mori. It's in all the earth. Oh Lord, your name is excellent. Spirit, you are excellent. You are divine and wonderful, powerful enough. They can deny you if they want to. Make music. Go create. I'm done repeating myself over here. Go create. Write it down. Write it down. I love you. You got this. Bye.